really big fan of science fiction. I'm not a die-hard Trekkie or anything, I just really enjoy it. So when my friend Meg first invited me to go to the FanExpo in Toronto, it didn't take that much twist to get my arm. Now, conventions for sci-fi, anime, horror, and video games are going to be eccentric and nuts just by the nature of the beast, but it's usually been under control and fun. Not anymore. What I'm about to say isn't aimed so much at the show itself, but some of the patocks who ran it. So, Hobby Star Marketing and the Toronto Convention Center, I'm talking to you. I don't know how big FanExpo is compared to other conventions, but it definitely draws a big crowd. Getting your tickets in advance is a must if you don't want to wait for an hour or more to get in. So in previous years, they usually let the fans go in and out through whatever doors they pleased. For some reason, that wasn't the case this year. I don't know why, but some of the doors normally open were locked, and many of the others were guarded against who knows what. All I know is that there were many perfectly good ways to get in and out of the con, which worked just fine in the past, but we are now not allowed to use for no apparent reason. So if you want to do what Meg and I did and go to the Union Station Harvey's for lunch, what would normally be a short and direct trip is now wandering all over Hell's creation. This map is not exaggerated, by the way. This is honestly the route that we wound up taking. If the convention organizers would ever care to explain this, I would be happy to pass it on to the fans and the general public. The second beef I have is with this new rule about taking pictures of the celebrity guests, like Leonard Nimoy, Billy D. Williams, Linda Hamilton, etc. In previous years, if you asked politely while buying an autograph, you could usually take your own on-the-fly pic with no problem. As evidence, here are pictures of me with Star Trek's Jonathan Frakes and David Prowse, otherwise known as Darth Vader. Both of these were taken in previous years. But this year, not only do you have to pay an additional $30 or more for a picture, but it has to be done professionally at a specific day and time. None of which you would ever know except for the program fine print, or bumbling into it while meeting your heroes. So not only was it an annoying cash grab, but since I didn't know about this, it was hard for me to tell if poor Walter Koenig was being a jerk when he turned away the picture request or if he simply didn't have a choice. Once again, I'm not sure what the point of this is supposed to be, besides making the fans bend over a little more. Our professional photographers in Toronto are so starved for work that they need to be brought in for something that any Joe with a basic camera can do in about a minute for absolutely free. By the way, did it not occur to anyone that someone bound and determined to get a picture of the celebs can just as easily wait and snipe, as I did here for Lou Ferrigno? While Meg and I did eventually have a nice time, thanks to some of the less pretentious people there, like Anthony Forrest of the 501st Star Wars Legion and Babylon 5 creator J. Michael Straczynski, these pointless snafus I just mentioned did almost kill the day for us. It was so frustrating and preposterous that for the first time I was just about ready to walk out and never come back. Not only does this alienate fans who just want to have a nice day out, meet fellow fans, and see their childhood heroes, but the stupid thing is that no one seemed to think any of it through. Apparently no one explained to the powers that be that people are going to conventions to have fun. Enough said.